Oh,
Hello,
you know
everybody.
what? I forgot to even put myself in the audio stream. Ha, how about that? So everything I've been saying, nobody's heard but Cowboy, because I don't even think Cowboy heard what I was saying. Anyways, welcome, guys. Hope y'all are doing well. It is Wednesday night, and tonight we're going to do a little bit of forestry. Yeah. Anyways, that's what my game plan is. So, yeah, I noticed, Kevin. I forgot to hit the button to put it into the stream on the mixer. So, yeah, well, you know, sometimes I make stupid little silly mistakes like that. Anyways, welcome. We are going to be doing forestry, as I said, tonight. I spent most of the day on the dedicated server, public server, setting it up and working on it a little bit, getting things set up on that. But tonight we're going to set this one up, and I haven't even had a chance to get on here and move any equipment or anything. So that's what Cowboy and I are going to do, and we'll start getting ourselves set up so that we can get over to the login area and do a little bit of logging. So go ahead and get this disconnected so I can go ahead and get a little bit of work done. So I'm back to using drive control now. We did get that added in. And so yeah, I guess I'm gonna load the Scorpion up first. Y'all heard me talk about this. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate what I was talking about with this last night. All right, this is the Buffalo. This is what I'm doing right now is my right joystick raising and lowering the main arm. On this side, I'm raising and lowering the second arm, which is the secondary arm or the lower arm, and I'm pulling my joystick back and I'm pushing forward now. That's the action that I'm making on that. That's back, and this is forward. That's the Buffalo. Now let's jump out of the Buffalo and go over to the Scorpion, and I'll demonstrate the difference, or at least tell y'all what the difference is. All right, in the Scorpion, if I get out so you guys can see the main arm. All right, again, my right joystick back is pulling it forward and pushing down is lowering it down, right? Now, if I pull back on my joystick, that should make the arm go up, and if I push forward, it should make the arm come down, right? If I pull up, it comes in, and if I push down, it goes up. It's completely messed up. The controls on one should be mimicked on the other. They shouldn't be completely different. And Giants has totally messed that one up, hosed that. So that's what I've been talking about, why they're different. It shouldn't be that way. Is drive control compatible? Yes, it is. I don't need to share a link. It's on mod hosters. Every other mod site out there's got it. All you gotta do is a little bit of legwork. Alright, let him come in. Hook up to this thing. That's cool. And for transport purposes, let's pull that in. Pull that all the way in. That's not right. That shouldn't do that. But anyways, it is. That should go in between the main tires. See if I can get that down there. No, you can't. But, oh well. Alright, let's get out. And we will go ahead and... I don't think you can strap the load down. Look at the help menu. No chains, no nothing. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. I'll drive us over to where we're going. Cowboy, you want to follow me in the white truck? So you see where we're going?
Info, I'm right behind you.
I'm backing into the building. Now, let me get that help menu off. Can't stand that thing.
We might be fixing to lose that loose.
Well, it does look like it's wanting to fall off, doesn't it? Alright, let's look at the help menu and see if there's a way to strap it down from the help menu. G, select tool. Change cruise, nope. Change tools. Seriously, there's no way to, Alright, well, let's do this. Let's lengthen that a little bit. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit.
That's all I'm fixing to do.
Now that I lengthened the trailer a little bit, it might sit on there a little bit better. You would think there would be a way to lock it down to the trailer, but apparently not. Let's see. I saw it on FSUK, I thought. Alright, let's see if it holds there. Looks like that might have it. Hey Moose, how's she's going today? Pretty good. Mainer with a JD Model A. How are you, buddy? Stanley Bedgood, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Alright, I don't need that menu up anymore. Let's move on. Head on out of here. I need that no collision mod. Remember that no collision cam mod was great. I loved it.
It's been ported over too.
Really?
Made.
I
Yeah,
did not see that today.
Hosting.
I looked just a little while ago. I must have missed it. It's gonna be one of those things where you've got to check the mods every hour to see what's out, what's not out. I will definitely be getting that one. Missed my turn a second ago. So anyways, we're going to start setting up for forestry and moving all the equipment over, start doing a little cutting, a little chipping, all that good stuff. I've invited a few people to join us tonight, but I don't know if they're going to be available. So do what we can. James Hunter, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Do I know how to turn the camera sensitivity up? Yeah, I saw it like 6 times last night, and I told you then, no, because I didn't have any problems with camera sensitivity. But if you look at all the other stuff, it would, I guess it would be somewhere in a menu. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if drive control locking the diffs in will let us climb this hill. That's the beauty of drive control. Jugga jugga chugga chugga choo choo. Of course, this thing's falling off of here again. Bravo Giants for not letting you strap your load down. Hey, we gave you this cool new low loader. We didn't set it so you can strap anything down to it. I mean, even Construction Sim lets you strap down the materials to the low boy. And just for the record, I did look and check the menu to see if I could strap everything down, and it did not give me that option. When will the next stream be? We're not even 5 minutes into this one. You're asking when the next one's going to be. That cracks me up. Tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. And there it goes. I guess close enough, huh? That's just silly that they can't get this stuff right. I mean, not that you really needed to disconnect since it was, you know, already halfway off the trailer, but just pull it off right there. That'll be fine. You can go ahead and drive it up the hill if you want to, cowboy. I don't care. I'm gonna run back and go get something else.
Alrighty, I'll get it up there on the hill.
Anyways, Brendan Tweed. What happened to the server earlier, Moose? I don't know. It just locked up. All the tractors just stuck in place. There was a lag spike, and then none of the tractors would move anymore. And I don't know if that had something to do with maybe a glitch in drive control or if it was just a server glitch. But it certainly messed everything up. So, yeah, I just took I locked it down and did some tests and did a couple of things on there to see if it was going to resolve itself or if it was going to rear its ugly head again. Seems like it fixed itself, so server's back up and running. Take all that off. I don't need it on. Only little mod font conflict I have found though with drive control is drive control uses shift 567 or shift 456 to turn the mods on, and of course that is the same keyboard shortcut for the radio. Yeah, so earlier I was recording a little bit for tomorrow's video, and I went to turn drive control on with shift 456, turn the radio on. I'll probably get a copyright strike for that little blurb of music, but I might have to remember to edit that out. Alright, let's pull in here, grab a little bit of forestry equipment. See if we can do a better job this time. Pull around here so we don't block all the traffic. There we go. Disconnect the trailer. Actually, back up. Disconnect it. Let's spread it way out. There we go. Get it as long as possible. There we go. Now we pull it out of the way. And we'll see if we can't go get another piece and put on there. Going to be hopping on the server. That's cool, man. How do you like compared to 15 so far? Oh, I love it. I mean, it's the same game basically. There's just a lot of improvements that make it a better game. So yeah, it's just it's a little bit better. Alright, let's put her back on here. There we go. That should be good. Everything's on. Power off. Jump off. Well, I'll look at it again, but it does not. It wasn't showing me any strapping. Wait, is that one? Fasten tension belt. Finally. Of course, I entered the vehicle. Well, alright, so maybe there are tension belts on here, but maybe you have to be like perfectly on them, I guess. I guess that's fastened. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Not very well modeled, is it? Do I have to be right there? Is that where it's at? Where is the tension belt at? Is it just that one? There, wait, here we go. Unfastened tension belt. Is there only one spot for it? Like you almost have to be right up on top of it to get it. Unfasten, unfasten. So yeah, it looks like there's only one spot that you can use to fasten. Okay. Oh, that's funny. If you try to shorten it up like you got a load on it, it won't do it. Too funny. Alright, so let's head out of here. Head back out to the farm. Got to make some really, really wide turns, and that car is going to run out and hit us. Nice. The AI doesn't follow any traffic rules. Really, car? I bet I can win the push contest. Yeah, y'all just go right on ahead because y'all have the right of way. Silly, silly.
Want me to come down there and one escort for you?
Nah, I'm good. I'm almost out of here. That's funny. All right, so off we go. All right, we'll head over here. We'll get a buffalo over here, and then we'll go back and get the next piece of equipment, which is probably going to be a tractor and the wood chipper. So, Moose, have you seen the AI traffic developing in cattle and crops? Yes, I have. We're not talking about cattle and crops tonight, though. Let's talk about farm sim. Let's see. Justin Cobb, welcome to the stream. or Coob. Welcome to the stream there. James Taylor, how are you? I'm doing alright, buddy. Did you know that there is a crop destruction mod out now? Yes, James. We played with it last night. Tamer Squeal 79 Bradley, hello, welcome to the stream. What are the new things in the new game? What are the new things? Different crops, different performances, new equipment, track IR compatibility, which right there alone is worth every dime of the game. Oh, it's gonna be a challenge to get up this hill. Put her in low range, Daddy. Uh-oh.
That's gonna be at your high center.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was what was going on. Back her up a little bit. Yeah, I thought maybe I could get up to the tower up there and take it there, but apparently not. Head over here towards the pig farm. Put her right about here. Looks a little bit flatter right here. Alrighty, sir. You can unload it. Gotta unstrap it first.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
James, I uninstalled Farm Sim 15 yet? No. I still have it. It'll be gone soon, though. Yeah, it'll be gone pretty soon.
Apparently, when you unhooked it, it unstrapped it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because when I found the thing, it said to fasten it.
Interesting. Well, at least it didn't fall off this time, you know. That's the most important part. Alright, let's see if I can get this backed up. I'd go out through the pig farm if I really wanted to, but I like the challenge of backing up a little bit. There we go. Keep streams keep shutting down for you. That's a YouTube issue. I don't know. That's not me. Do you play Steam? I don't know what Steam is, so I don't play it. No, I sure don't. But thanks, Alex. Thanks for the question. Tyler McGuire, welcome to the stream. Did they improve the logging at all? I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is gonna be our first look at logging. I haven't done any logging yet, so yeah. Jared, you finally have Farm Sim 17. You finally got it to work, huh? Did uninstalling and reinstalling work for you? Are you playing on a different server, Moose? Yes, I am. You don't really think I'm setting forestry up on the other server, do you? That would become a nightmare. Do you want to know what Steam is? Not really. I have the game. Can I join? No, I'm on a private server tonight. Public server's up and running, guys. If you want to jump on the public server, the link is in the show notes. There is a link to give you all the information about it with the rules, the download information, so you get the mods. And yeah, feel free to jump on there and play on the dedicated server. And join some folks and do some ag farming. But tonight I'm on private server doing some forestry. Let's see. Are you going to continue to play Giant Machines and Demolish and Build Company? Yeah, I'll probably play some more of it. But, I mean, right now, it's going to be Farm Sim for a while. And if I didn't play Farm Sim, y'all would complain at me that I wasn't playing Farm Sim. So, you know, that's one of those things. If I stopped to play Demolish and Build or Giant Machines, I would get, why aren't you playing Farm Sim? So, I'm going to play Farm Sim for a while. I think that's going to be long enough to get that gens on here right there, so let's go ahead and drop that. Dun dun dun. Let's see. All right, so I need a tractor for this guy. Let's see what we want to get. Let's go up in the store. Options for a tractor. Let's get what to use. Gonna be doing forestry, gonna be up in the woods. Let's do Massey or a case. Yeah, we played so much case in the see, I'm not really on Case and New Holland as much because we played all that stuff so much in the other one. We could do like a Valtra. We hadn't messed with it at all. So, what did Death Fox have to say? Steam is an online game and management system. Never mind. Oh man, I thought he was talking about a video game. Do you play Steam? When you say do you play Steam, that sounds like you're playing a video game, not do I play on Steam. Yes, I pay through Steam. That's cracking me up now. I thought he was talking about do you play a game called Steam. Let's see. So we got to pull this behemoth, so we probably need something a little bit big. Let's get the Valtra. Let's get the Valtra, I think. Did I pass it already? There it is. The Valtra S series. Man, that's a lot of money. Let's get it anyways. Select. Wheel setup. Wheel weights. Wide tires. Twin tires. Standard. We're doing forestry. We don't need any of this stuff for farming. Alright, so come back. And we'll go get that real quick. God, that is a good looking tractor, isn't it? Big, big, huge tractor. Big honking tractor. All right, so. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but if he's not following the rules, just put him out. Oh, he's begging for a shout out. Look at me, look at me. Alright, so here's what we'll do. You want to extend that out a little bit, cowboy, and see if we can get the whole thing on there? Alright, cool. Might not be able to. Oh, might be able to. Let's see what we can do here. Yes, the Vultra has a rotating seat thingy. Thingamajigger. Doohicker. Alright. So yes, I know I could go ahead and drive all this right over to where we're at. But I want to do it a little bit more realistic. Use the low loader. Take it over. Not haul everything through the middle of town. Wheel it clear back there in the back.
Out.
Huh?
Out. You're hitting now.
Yep. That is as far as it goes, huh? Well, that off of there. See if we can drive. See if we can back up over it a little bit. Nope. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, we'll just have to follow you with the tractor. Or you can follow me with the tractor. I don't care. Either way.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get the strap down.
Yeah, go ahead and we can probably go ahead and get the skid steer on there. Andrew Barfoot, welcome to the stream. And good evening. Did you really just jump in there while I walked all the way over here? Seriously?
I ain't in the tractor.
You're in the skid steer.
Oh, yeah, you can have it.
Whoa, wow, what some desync is that? Serious desync. Man, you're stealing my thunder. It doesn't want me to get in there, so obviously.
Yeah, because when I got in it, you were still standing over there by the tractors.
Really?
Yeah.
That's odd. Ah, the joys of running the skid steer. There we go. I wonder if you could, well, I'm not gonna try it. Did you get the other piece strapped down? Did it actually tie down?
No, wait. You might have to have the gooseneck hooked to it. I couldn't strap it down with it sitting there.
Of course, in real life, if I did this, I wouldn't be able to get out. Yeah, I was able to get way back here and do it. But you had to be like looking straight down at it to get it.
I couldn't get it, so that's why I think you might have to have the truck hooked to it before you can strap it down.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if you can strap down back here. Because what I would love to have done is put that skid steer bucket back there in the back. Yeah,
I'll back the truck up and hook to it and see if we can do it.
I strapped down earlier without it on the truck. So.
You sure you didn't see the strap that was on the, what is it, the Buffalo?
Maybe it was. I don't know. Well, no. I mean, it said. I don't know. Maybe that was the Buffalo. I don't know. I walked up there and did something. So. Maybe it never did actually strap down. Maybe that was the Buffalo that I keyed. So. If I look straight at it, nope. I got nothing.
Me neither.
Yeah, it probably was the Buffalo strap and not this one. But everybody keeps yelling at me and going, oh yeah, you can strap down to the low loader. And every time I've tried to strap down to the low loader, I get nothing. The only thing I've been able to strap down on is the bale trailer. So, I don't know. Gonna drive the truck or the tractor? I don't care.
I'll take the tractor.
Right. Oh yeah. Figures you take the one that's not gonna have anything fall off of it.
Well, then again, if I took the truck and didn't nothing fall off, I don't want to make you look bad.
Let's see. My stream is frozen. Well, then refresh YouTube. Not frozen on my end. Did that car really just run into me?
I think it did.
The pickup truck?
Looked like it did.
Silly, silly, silly traffic. Alright, so head back up to the farm, drop off our stuff, and we can actually at this point start doing a little forestry. Oh, I'm laughing now. Moose, can you hack the file on the game if you buy it on Steam? What do you mean hack the file on the game if you buy it on Steam? Mervin Nuts, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the stream. Car's gonna run right in the back of the trailer. Oh, man! I mean the AI in this is just aggressive, man. And they do not stop at stop signs. They have zero. They do have collision. Like if you stand in front of a truck, it will stop. But it doesn't seem like they care about your truck or trailer. They'll run into it in a heartbeat. All right, hello, Moose and Chat. Can you tell Cowboy I said hello also? Yep. Except I didn't see what your name was because it went by too fast. Nick Dodge, hello. Nicholas Atkins, hello. Moose, do you live in America? Yes, I do. Are you watching the World Series? No, I'm not. Hello. Let's see. Man, chat's going by pretty quick on my end. Kieran Jorgensen, hello, welcome to the stream. Moose, long time no see. Funky A, the low loader is doing a dance. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna unload the low loader down here and drive everything else up. Do 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 do. Alright, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to unload the low loader down here so that we don't have to try to get it up the hill again. Nick Dodge's connection's bad. Clinton Nofeld. Or Nofeld, welcome to the stream. PSR Impact Seal, welcome to the stream, buddy. Let me go ahead and set the engine off on this guy. Oh, here's another little thing that we found funny in multiplayer today. The Giants has set it up so that when you chat in multiplayer now, it okay, that's odd. Everybody else seeing this? Multiple cowboys.
I'm in the skid still sitting over here.
No, 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 no. You're standing next to the wood chipper. You are in the wood chipper and standing on the ground next to it. Or in the you're in the skid steer and standing on the ground. It is it's quite funny. Quite funny.
I'm gonna take the skid steer on up the hill.
Alright. I'm gonna run you over here in a second. Chip you up, spit you out. So looking at this wood chipper, I haven't messed around with it at all, so don't get me wrong on this. It looks like it has a little self-propelled function on it. Connor Ebling, do it one more time and you'll get banned. Seriously, gosh, guys. Grow up a little bit. Alrighty. Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. Grow up. Read the rules. Talk right in chat. You know? Don't be doing stupid stuff like that. Just spamming stuff over and over and over to get my attention. I'm playing a game. I don't read the chat every second of the day. And, so yeah. Alright, let's get this started and get some trees on the ground and start to try to do a little bit of something here. Alright, well, let's set up our cut at 5 meters on this. And we'll go ahead and make a cut there. These are those little trees here that they did. Let's kind of put it off over to here to the side. And start making a little landing that we can do stuff with. And then we'll just go ahead and cut that. Oh, I don't like this, man. The tractor wants to roll constantly. And there's no parking brake anymore because they took that out of drive control. So it's kind of annoying. I think if I cut this area here, it'll give us a nice little sort of landing area to start doing some stuff with. Where are my wheels at? My wheels are there. I need to turn my wheels this direction here. Let's take that out a little bit. Pull that down. Oh, man. It's going to take so much to get used to them screwing the controls up on this. There we go. Alright, so rotate that over. That should go away from me, which means I have to push away now. I have to think through every move I make now because of this. Look at this thing just rolling. Way to go. Mess it up. Oh, how I miss brakes. Alright, so I gotta come out with that, come down with that, out with that, cut that. There we go. Up with that, out with that. Pull that over here. Push that out. Yeah, this Ponzi constantly walking is really annoying. Alright, so switch that forward. Make that tree walk forward a little bit more. And then we'll cut right there. I love the new tree models with some of the bark taken off of the trees, and some of the trees are clearly just dead. It's a good look. There we go. Get those cut. Spit that last little bit out. Alright, raise that. Bring it down. I have no idea where this thing's gonna go. Why? It just rolls so much now. Silly, silly, silly. Wyatt, that answer is no. And there's not time, place to talk about it anymore. You're going to keep bringing it up. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you no. All right. Oh, this is so frustrating with this thing just rolling the whole time. Alright, so let me see if I can pull up over to this tree here and get it down. Alright, so I gotta come down with that, forward a little bit with the tractor, down with the main arm, cut the tree, lift the tree, turn the tree, don't fall off the edge, pull the tree back over here a little bit, and then back up a little bit. Oh, she's gonna try to pull off that edge. There we go. Alright. Is FS17 too complicated for someone who's never played Farm Sim before? No, it's not really that hard. And again, you can play it as easy as you want to play it. If you don't want to do all the fertilizing stuff, you can get rid of all the fertilizing stuff. You don't have to. You don't have to do all that fertilizing if you don't want to. It's up to you. Let's see what trees we got left around here. We've got a couple over here. If you catch this one, there we go. Lift up, bring it over, maybe curl it in a little bit. I'm getting a little bit used to it. Back her up some. Get a good pile of wood over here just to get it going, and then we'll get some chipping going. Once we get an area where we can set the wood chipper up. Okay, this is almost... I'm gonna have to take the shuttle mode off and just drive this thing with the foot brake. And I might even have to put that stupid stop and go system on because it's a little annoying. Alright, so let me bring that arm way down. Bring it on down a little bit more. Alright, so let's ride over here and get this tree real quick. This is so frustrating. My mind's telling me to do one thing, and the controls on here are set up to do a completely different thing. And it's just completely annoying. Cut. Come on, cut. There we go. That's cut. Raise up. And I need to boom that out some. And boom it down some so I can pull it over here and cut it over there. I feel like at any moment I'm going to drive off the side of a hill because I'm rolling backwards the whole way. All right, so Kian Severson moves Forestry egg. Can use the big chipper. Got the big chipper over there. We're getting ready to use it in a minute. We're setting up so that we can actually get a place to chip is what I'm working on right now. Alright. Take a couple of these trees out real quick. And I should be in position where I can maybe get that thing over here. There we go. Yeah, the new wood models look really, really good. They do.
Yeah, it looks like the fix-its are acting pretty good too in the way they're handling.
Please answer my question. I don't know what your question was. It rolled by too quick. Guys, if I don't see every single question, I can't get to every single question. Sometimes chat just goes by a little bit too quick. And again, I'm playing a game. I'm not staring at the chat screen the entire time. So, yeah. Let's see. We the peeps. Forestry machines have stability arms that lowers so they stay like a backhoe. Did you install the new patch? Will you use the tree shear for the skid steer? Oh, we used it the other night and it sucked. Hunter, blah blah blah. Mr. Moose, did you see the hunter? Driving on the hill wouldn't be fun. What was the new patch number? Key and scorpions because they're always moving. Hunter is no longer with us. I don't know. Man, chat's so weird. That is weird. Anyways. Yeah, I try to keep up with chat pretty much, but sometimes, guys, I'm you know, I'm playing the game and I'm trying to focus on the game and what I'm doing in the game so I don't screw up too bad. And I don't always see every single comment that goes by in chat. I do try to. But when it's a new game and or new to me and I'm trying to figure things out, don't always get into chat that much. DJ, what's going on? Future Warships, what's up? Yeldell Madonald? I don't know, man. I messed that up. Maldonado or Maldonado? I suck at last names. Let's see. Joshua McIntyre. Hey, what's been going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Tanner, if you have any relationship questions, ask the Love Dr. Moose. He has all the answers. Stop that. Stop that. Oh man, that's hilarious. That is funny. You guys grief me over my relationship advice. Y'all are the ones asking for it. It's not me asking. I'm not going, hey, does anybody need any relationship advice? Let me help you out real quick. Y'all are the ones that asked me and put me on the spot. I'm just trying to be nice and trying to, you know, give you guys a little moral support there. Y'all turn it against me. Shame on y'all. That's it. No more relationship advice. I'm out of the business. Y'all called Dr. Phil. Oh, this is just nasty. This shouldn't have turned this direction. It really shouldn't have. Let's see if we can pull it across and drop it over here a little bit. Drop it down the hill. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one tree there. All right, so let's do this. Let's get out of there. Let's get into here. And let's go to chainsaws. Get the new steel chainsaw. Wow, chainsaws are expensive. You already own this item. Good. Alright, so let's get the chainsaw up. Come over here. Like a soul. Timber! Fall. Fall over, I say. Can I make it fall? Come on, fall. The auto kerf doesn't work worth a darn in this anymore. Usually if you cut it at that angle, you'll get the auto kerf. Alright. Fall down, tree. Look at that. You still got a huge thing there and you're standing up. See, this is where they need to add body slam into the game. Do. That's an amazing tree, isn't it?
Yeah. You talking about the one sitting next to the scorpion?
No, the one right here in front of me that won't fall down. That I've now cut twice.
Oh, my spring was standing right here next to the scorpion.
Okay, that's 3 cuts. Wow. It's just gonna stand there. Alrighty, let's see if we can run it down with the skid steer. Bump. And there she goes. So now we can get the chainsaw out and delimit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of desync going on.
Odd, right?
I see the limbs on the trees disappear. They go standing on top of the skid steer.
That's funny. That's odd, man. I mean, it's the same hosting company that has the other server. Why this one is desyncing is beyond me. Let's see. Country Pets, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Let's see. Jamie the Farmer. I'm new. My English is not good. That's alright. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you been feeling better the last couple of days? Alright. I'm heavily medicated. Let's put it that way. Alright, so we got plenty of wood on the ground now. Let's jump in this and let's see what the controls are on this as far as manipulating things. That's that. What do I use to open the claw up with? Oh, giants, he vexed me. That opens that. What opens up the actual attachment though? Let's look at this. Yep, that's rotate. I got all that. That must be the claw rotation. There it is. Yeah, I don't have that one set up yet on my joysticks. I'll have to figure out how to get that one to work.
Yeah, you got back in the skid steer and everything's caught back up for me now.
Oh, really? That's bizarre, yep. Man. Well, I mean, that same sort of thing happened earlier when you got in the skid steer. Your body stood out on the ground next to the low loader, and then you went driving up the hill on me. So, I don't know. Is it the skid steer or is it just the server? Well, no answer for that one. This is the one piece of machinery I rarely ever used in FS17 or FS15. I really wasn't real fond of it. Alright, so that is there. I'll go ahead and shut that off. So what I'm thinking is we can pull that other one in. If I back that wood chipper in about right in here, we'll still be able to load the front of it, and then we'll drop the wood chips on the ground right behind it, and then have a conveyor belt come up to load the trucks up once we get a good pile of wood chips in. So that's my game plan anyways. Let's see. Cowboy, look at Discord.
I've seen the pictures in it.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Pitbull put a picture of the double cowboys.
Oh, that's funny. Alright, so I'm gonna rough position this thing because I believe this thing's got the ability to reposition itself. The more I look at it. And again, for you guys who've watched other people's streams and you know everything about the game already, I didn't watch anybody else's streams because I want to learn the game on my own. So I'm trying to learn it. So if you already know everything about it, and that's cool. I just don't. Alright, so let's put it right about here. I'm going to disconnect it and move the Vulture out of the way. And we'll go see what controls are in the wood chipper.
It looks like it's going to be a fun toy.
Yeah, I don't like the way it's sitting right now, unlevel. I might be able to turn it though. So, alright, so we're in it. Bring up the help menu. Alright, O is pipe out. X is unfold the wood crusher. X the vehicle. Change the crush speed is 1 and 2. Activate cruise control is 3. Okay. Let's see if we turn it on with enter. Enter. Start the engine. Start engine. I got no engine running. O, unfold pipe. It does move. This is weird. It makes no noise though. So let's see. If I do this, it will move. But you can move it. I don't think you can steer it though. Doesn't look like it steers at all. Yeah, it definitely doesn't steer. So I may have to spin this thing around a little bit. Quite interesting. Alright, so let me find a more level spot to put this at, because I don't like where it's at right now. Let's move it. Yeah, I was watching Brad. Yep, a lot of people did. Alright.
Moose, I think you left the brake on in it.
I didn't know there was a brake in it. I didn't see anything about a brake, but yeah, it definitely does not want to move.
Yeah, you're dragging the back axle. It's locked up.
So let's turn off the engine. And let's go ahead and fold the pipe up. So it'll actually roll. The things we learn. It still doesn't act like it's rolling at all. Man, it is not moving at all. Alright, so start engine is turned off. Unfold the wood crusher is not on. So why is it not wanting to back up? Start engine's turned off. Pipe is closed. There's no brake on it. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can back it up now. It does not want to roll at all now.
Let me get in there and see if I can figure it out.
Nah, we should be good in just a second. I'm just going to pull it forward a little bit here. Get it on some level ground right here. Yeah, that should work. Alright, let's see if we can't get it to run. Alright, so start the engine, unfold the chipper with X, put the pipe out with 0. Let's see if there's anything else I need. Unload here. I want to do left control I. And I don't know. Let's try to put a piece of wood in it and see what it does.
I think I turned shoulder off in that, just to let you know.
Lights on. Alright, let me grab a couple of pieces of wood and then we'll see what we do. Put that up. This rolling is going to drive me insane. I will tell you that now. Not having the ability to sit parked while you're doing something is going to drive me nuts. Whoa, come on. This is just silly. We're gonna force you to use that start-stop mechanic in our game, because we're gonna let the Ponzi just roll all down the hill.
I don't know why it's lowing for you. It wasn't doing that for me.
Well, because you're special. It's clearly rolling on my screen.
I mean, it's lowing on my screen too, but when I was in it, it didn't load none.
Well, you're special, cowboy. What can I say? The game likes you more than it likes me. The game likes to screw with me, so it makes me look bad during the live streams. Did you not notice that? Hey, we're gonna make Moose look bad, so he doesn't look like he knows anything that he's talking about. Like, hey, I don't need any help, this game. I already look bad enough most of the time.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the lag spike and I end up running into a tree or something. Or for me just run into a tree on my own.
This is so frustrating, this thing rolling though. I mean, it really is driving me nuts. It's not enough. You gotta think about where you're turning everything and what you're doing. And the controls aren't the same as they were in Farm Sim 15, and it's not as smooth as it was in 15, or at least maybe I'm just not used to it. But this rolling part is for the birds. I love this, everybody. Well, I played and it doesn't roll for me. Oh, well, you know, I'm lying to y'all. I'm stepping on the gas pedal the whole time to make it roll down just so I have something to bitch about. Oh, man. Wow, that's something I could never do in 15 is pick up that kind of load and have it actually stay in the claw. That was impressive. That was pretty good. Ah, come on, stop moving. All right. I've had enough of this. Turn on this stop and go braking off and see if that gets rid of it. Are you using the press braking, press on yours, Cowboy, or are you using the stop and go braking on? Oops.
I can't control that. For my spine, it's set up by the solver.
Are you serious? Now that's retarded as well. That should be something that is individual to each individual person. Just when I talk good about this game and the wood, I get one that acts stupid on me. I'll tell you the other thing they screwed up in this game. You used to be able to use a modifier and do multiple things with multiple functions. Like, I used to be able to go for pushing the arm out and extending it out. I used to be able to hold down my trigger button and then use the same axis that I used to bring the arm up and down to actually curl that in, like so. And that doesn't work anymore. If you try to do that, it brings the arm in, but it also lets the main function of work at the same time as well. Because what I would have is on my right joystick, my axis that I use to raise and lower the bar here, I would use that to raise and lower the main arm. But if I held my trigger down and did that, the arm wouldn't move, but the boom would extend out. If I do that now, if I set it up that way, when I hold the trigger down, the boom extends, but the main arm tries to go up and down at the same time as well, which is sort of messed up. Shouldn't do that. All right. Let's see if we can back up over here and chip a little bit of wood. Let's see how this thing works. You know what? I turned off that setting, and well, as soon as I was going to say I turned that setting off and the thing stopped rolling, it's still rolling. Come on. All right. That's gonna fall out. Yep, fell right out. Oh, missed it.
I'm gonna get in this. I'm gonna get in it and mess with the controls and see what I can figure out.
Okay. I don't know what's up with it. Oh, what'd you do?
Had to press B and turn it on.
Oh, stupid me. Didn't even
Now I
think
gotta
about
hit.
that.
Yeah, now I gotta hit X and start feeding it. Okay.
Apparently that turns it off as well. See if I can force them in there. Let's see if we can force them in there. There we go. Aha! We have wood chips. Wood chips on the ground. Yeah, I didn't even think about the bee thing. I don't even remember seeing that. There is no real lag at all in the multiplayer server anymore. I haven't seen it. It was atrocious in 15. It's not hardly bad at all in 17. So, for what it's worth, for those who are talking about lag in multiplayer, my experience with multiplayer has been quite positive so far. Alright, so bring this back in. I want to spin it. No, 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 don't fall out. Oh, but of course we are. The logging, however, is not much better, I'm gonna have to say. Alright, we're rolling again. Alright. See you, James. Take it easy. DJ says cool. He really wants the game now. Are the wood physics any better? I don't know. I mean, so far, I really can't tell. 1 minute I think they're better, and then the next minute something acts really silly, and I think maybe they're not better.
Buddy, I wet the pipe down just a little bit, so maybe it might make the pile a little bit farther out.
Well, that's fine. I'm not worried about it, you know. Eventually we'll get a couple of conveyor belts, and we'll conveyor belt the wood pile over, you know, to the truck somewhere, and we'll go that way. Stop rolling. Come on, game. Yeah, I'm not real pleased with the logging right now. Logs are still moving in the grapple. Like if you have them, the claws don't grab the wood good. This whole rolling thing with the trailer is really starting to piss me off. I mean, that's just absolutely frustrating as all get out. When you're trying to concentrate on the wood dancing around and you can't focus on threading the log here into a moving target, you know. And that piece there isn't going to go in because I put it the narrow side in and the narrow side doesn't register. Because it's the tree tip. Howard Welch, welcome to the stream, sir.
This is the way to do it, Moose.
What's that?
Just pick the wooden ones up by hand.
Oh yeah, and just throw them in there? Yeah, you can do that. You can't pick the big ones up though. They'll tell you, oh, exceeds the weight limit. Yeah, the way to do it really is honestly cut everything into 1 meter pieces and just go throw them in there by hand. Roll down the hill a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe that's not the way to do it, cowboys, to keep missing.
I'm trying to get it figured out.
I'm starting to think you're trying to hit me with it.
I'm just gonna stop by on my head.
That's funny.
Hey, I got it. Only took me, what, 50 tries to get it?
Pretty much. And I'm rolling once again. That's funny. If I can get here in the middle and get this stack here picked up. Take what you get. You go for 3, you get 1. There we go. Grab that. Alright. If I can spin that around. Nope, it's gonna drop out. So yeah, the logging isn't that much better. I have to be honest with you. And I don't think it's the logs either. It's the claw on this thing. The claw on this thing just doesn't hold. I mean, look. The claw was closed and the tree came right out of it. Uh-oh, that tree's gonna go downhill. And it's all starting to come apart. We're rolling. Things are flying. Cowboy's up there with his javelin still. I'm rolling some more. This rolling thing is the pits. They have got to fix. I can't believe they broke Forestry. Yeah, I can. I mean, it already was broken. Alright. Is the Voltra Calcium and Challenger Viper only available until November 1st? I don't know. I don't work for Giants. I didn't think it would be available afterwards. As somebody who pre-ordered the game specifically so I could get that stupid cow skin and Viper, you know, I'm pretty pissed that they're offering it after November 1st. I feel like that was a ploy they used to... There you go. I feel like that was a ploy they used to get everybody to pre-order, and then they're giving it to everybody now. It's, I mean, who's to say that November 1st they'll stop selling it? That's sort of just... In a way, that's false advertising. That's like Gears of War or something going... Pre-order now and get this exclusive gun that will only be available to people who pre-order the game, and then after the game comes out they give it to everybody. Sort of feel like that was wrong. Moose, if you already bought a bigger cultivator. Nope. Nope, I'm pretty happy with the one that's on there. Well, that thing bounces around. It doesn't have any weight to it.
Yeah, I hate the front end ain't on the ground.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with it. If I just barely tap it, it wants to shuffle.
Yeah, that too.
Wood chips. Needs a front end on the ground. Nope, it's already starting to get some elevation. It's going to take off in a minute. It's got a thing right here. It looks like it would have wood chucks or wheel chucks. I don't see any on it. Look at the controls real quick and see if there's a way to lock the wheels. So that just raises and lowers that. Okay, so pipe in is OB, turn the wood crusher. Stop unloading, exit vehicle. Cruise control is my favorite one. Things got cruise control. Who knew? So you can set it up to walk across the field while you're chopping wood. Crazy. So you're picking up the little ones, huh? By the way, if you want to take the chainsaw and just cut little logs off of here, man, you got chainsaw now, right?
Yeah.
So you could do the... And... That's funny. That is kind of funny. See how big a log we can do. Alright, just wondering because I might buy the game for that. Do you think there will be any Forestry mods for console? I have no idea. Possibly? Don't know. I don't know what mods there are going to be for PC. Let alone Forestry. I mean, console. That didn't work. Oops, I fell. Well, the hand loading on this is interesting. Alright, so grab it. Oh, that wasn't it. Grab it, pick her up. Yep, nice and high. And throw it. Oh, it just almost made it in there. Is it in there? Can we jump up in there? This is OSHA safe, right? There, that's the way you do it. That wasn't dangerous at all, was it? That's kind of funny.
Hey, we're gonna have more fun hand loading it than using actual equipment.
I'm telling you. That's hilarious. Hey, come here, log. Ah. There we go.
I found the trick to it.
What'd you find?
Come up to it this way and get it long way so you can chunk it up in the end.
Oh, yeah? You also can't like be in a hurry with it. Uh-oh. If you tap it, if you get anything with it, it falls out of your hand. Oh. There it went. Or you just climb up the side of the gens and you drop it in there. Alright, so you're saying if you come up to the back of it, pick it up like so. Like you're running with a pole vault. Dun 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 dun. We're gonna pole vault off the side of the cliff.
Just line up to it, get up there, scoot it up real good, and light, quick, and toss it.
I think I failed. I won't get hurt, will I? Oh, really? It's only dangerous if he walks on the conveyor. Mr., you know, safety guy. Too funny. Exactly, man. Farming pickup sticks. Oh, this thing sticks in the ground. You barely touch this thing to the ground, it sticks into it. So the whole concept of getting underneath the piece of wood is sort of, yeah. Come on. There we go. Now, we close down that. Roll that up. Lock soul.
This piece is stubborn.
Ah. I gotta get rid of the stop and go thing. I can't stand that thing. Yeah, I'm a no stop and go braking guy. Hey, here we go. No, don't go off the cliff. How many trees do you think you cut? I don't know, a dozen maybe? 10, a dozen, something like that? I mean, we could count the stumps and figure it out. Get one more skid steer for Cowboy. Cowboy can use this skid steer if he wants to. Honestly, I'm more of a buffalo kind of guy than I am a skid steer guy. Uh-oh, got a problem here. I got a problem here. I got a hitchhiker I didn't really want. Come on. There we go. Get that one. Yeah, I mean, Cowboy's more than welcome to any piece of equipment he wants to use. That kind of didn't work right. See if we can get that out of there. Oh, I can't see anything from inside. There we go. That down low. There we go. I was just trying to do a little bit of everything for you guys tonight, you know. I really, you know, like I said, I'm not really a skid steer guy, but, you know, in the interest of trying to do a little bit of everything, I thought we'd get a skid steer. I was thinking Chris might come in here in a little bit when he gets off of work. Might be able to join us as well, so maybe not. Don't know what he's doing tonight. Anyways.
Hey, we kind of got her jammed up right now.
Uh-oh. I missed that log. I'm trying to get a log in first person. See if I can do this. Alright, so go forward. Pull forward, pull forward, pull forward, and lock it up, roll it up. Ha ha! Got it. Sweet! Did you jump in it and do the load thing?
What?
Oh yeah, we kind of got it logged up, don't we? They do the load thing. What is F1 Gold Wood Crusher? What did you use to load it earlier? What control? V?
No, it didn't have a load on it. The conveyor was just acting funny.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there was a load wood or something. Because when you hit it, it made this front flap fold up. So I guess maybe that was the fold function.
Yeah, fold. I read it backwards. Sorry.
I gotcha. No, man. I mean, I thought like, oh, well, there's some function that if you get wood too far out, you can hit it and thing. I mean, you know what? I mean, really, what I would love to see Giants, you know, really embrace forestry. And like, you've got a stationary chipper like this, which I dig, and I'm glad they did it. But if you're gonna do a stationary chipper like this, give me the remote control for it. That is, you know, that you put inside the cab of your particular vehicle or, you know, tractor that you're using or whatever, so that you can use the commands for it when you pull up to it. So a lot of this stuff, like in real life, they don't leave running the whole time. They only turn it on when they're using it. So I'd really like to see one of those wood chippers where it's got the arm on it, and you basically, the cab sits up over the top of the input for the chipper, and the operator just basically uses an arm to pull all the wood into the mouth of the chipper and separating stuff. Huh, got hung up on a stump there. Anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the video. A little bit of forestry tonight. I wanted to do something that was a little bit different. And put the chipper up a bit. But anyways, I just thought I'd do something different tonight. Oh, no, don't fall out. Come on. Ah, should drove forward with it. Ah, you stupid piece of wood. Hey Recon, do you find that your buffalo is rolling on you at all? Come on. Fall in. There we go. There we go. Dude, Cowboy, it is so funny because you were like standing next to the wood chipper over here again. I wonder if it's
another stubborn piece.
I wonder if it has to do with the skid steer. The only time that happens is when one of us gets in the skid steer. Another stubby piece, huh?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you put it in big and full so it won't
get it. Any tops, because the way Giants has got the game set up, the top of the tree doesn't really exist. So yeah. I have not bought it yet. Have not bought it yet. Need to earn money. Have found that with drive control on F15, but not on the regular game. But yeah, it probably is a drive control thing because I do have drive control on because I can't stand driving without it.
Let me know if you ever want to switch back, Moose.
You can have this thing, man, if you want it. Yeah. If you're not into using the Buffalo, I will definitely use it.
I just figured you might want to give a little bit more variety. Mix it up a little bit. Put some spice on it.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Oops. Didn't work out quite right. Hey Moose, how's it going? Pretty good, Real Gaming. Will Martin, Greenwood, Mississippi. Willie Martin, welcome to the stream. Noah, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. My girlfriend and family's from Greenwood. That's cool. Use the train. I don't do the train thing. Sorry. You're not sold on the claw. The claw still sucks. Did I just say that? Yeah, the claw is still not good. Actually, I think the claw was better in the previous version than it is in 17. It still breaks and twists. The trees still fall out of the claw. I still think that that SEPA whatever, that SEPA or whatever, the STEPA, that has the best arm, the best boom, and the best claw in the game. And in all honesty, I will probably reset this server. And I mean, I just wanted to do some forestry tonight and let people see some forestry. But when I start doing my single player game and even on this, I might get rid of the buffaloes and the Ponzies altogether and just go chainsaws, wood chipper, small chippers, chainsaws, and that trailer for a while, and just go that way instead of using the buffalo and just have a little bit of fun with it, because I think I actually enjoy that trailer better than this thing. What is the point of wood chips? You take the wood chips and you sell them. You make money with them. What's the whole point of this entire game? Make money. Make the money. Wood chips is just a different way to do it. The whole chainsaw trailer's not great for you. I got you, man. Dude, you should come play with us. If you want the info, I'll be happy to give it to you. Are you enjoying FS17? Yeah, I am. I'm having a good time with it. Let's see. Can you just sell the logs? Yes, you can. You can just sell the logs. But with just Cowboy and I on tonight, I didn't feel like doing logging or hauling logs and stacking them and hauling them. So, and I haven't gotten into doing a whole lot of looking around about what's available and all that other stuff. Like I said, I just wanted to do something tonight to see what the forestry was all about, to see what improvements they might have made to the logs, to the equipment, to see if it was any easier to pick up stuff like that right there, which it's not. You know, so yeah, it's one of those things. Just wanted to do some forestry tonight with some friends and hang out and just relax. So, let you guys watch, enjoy it. Maybe y'all see a little things that y'all might want to do or might do differently or something like that. Like I could get a big wheel loader up here too. I mean, eventually that's the kind of stuff I'd like to do with it. But this is also a way for me to rinse out, like, what adjustments do I need to make to controls to get them to work better. Oops. But again, still, the little things that Giants doesn't think about, okay? You got this wood chipper here that you put into the game so that we can do wood chipping now, right? And it's a stationary chipper that you can just sit here and feed chips into, which it also moves as well. But you got this wood chipper here now. Why didn't you give me some sort of like lever or something like that that I can come in here and use as basically what I'm doing right now? I use it as a forwarder, or not as a forwarder, but use it as a loader, and let me just load logs with it instead of having to use the Buffalo as a loader, because the Buffalo is a forwarder, it's not a loader. I still want to see log skidders in the game, as well as there's some more of them logs just falling out of the grapple. I still want to see log skidders in the game so that you can cut a whole tree, drop it to the ground, delimit, skid it back up to a landing, drop it off, and let somebody sit at a landing and be able to process the wood with, you know, either a processor, or sit here and somebody on the ground is bucking logs with a chainsaw and the other person's using a loader to feed them into the wood chipper like this. And then you've got like an operation that 10 people can participate in and constantly have people in motion doing stuff. Somebody's cutting, dropping trees and delimiting them. Somebody's skidding them. You know.
I just about had a bad boo-boo.
Somebody's up here. We did that one night on Graceland for the most part, though. If y'all watched that episode where we did logging on Graceland, it was sort of that way. Which map is better for farming? Which map is better for logging? They're both just farming maps, to be honest with you, Tanner. Neither one of them are set up for logging. To me, Snooze-Novka is a boring map. Snooze-Novka. There's a reason I call it Snooze-Novka. It's sort of a boring map. I was really disappointed in it. I thought it was going to be something really nice, really special, and it turned out to be really, really boring. So yeah, but hit that log there, boy. Oops. They don't run into my logs. But yeah, neither one of them are really set up for forestry. So. But I would say this one probably is better for forestry. I never tried forestry though on Snooze-Novka or whatever it was called. Sort of got that log in a bad place. And I can't hit it and get it back over. I'm afraid if I hit it, I'm going to hit the chipper and make the chipper move. There it goes. So you doing that third person or first person? Cowboy?
Third person. I can't see out the cab of it in force.
Dude, it's pretty cool in first person, I gotta tell you. She's not dumping. There she goes.
try not to back down the cliff like I did while ago.
Yeah. It is tricky, isn't it? I think I got both of them. Alright, so get that last log and load it in if you want to. And I'll get this thing out of the way. And we'll do something a little bit different. We'll go buy some stuff to haul some wood chips around. Go sell some wood chips. Alright. Well, that's not a bad little pile of wood chips. Alright. What do we need? We got the Voltra. We don't need it. We need a conveyor belt. And we need a trailer. So if he goes up the cliff, Moose's liability will go up. That's sweet. All right. We're getting some high quality people in the stream tonight. Let's see. Oh, that was the wrong person there. Block that user. There we go. Unblock that user. Sorry about that, Retrax 12. Undead Legends, at least you're $10 richer, Jacob. Let's see, I don't know what he said, but anyways. Let's see. How many trees did you cut? I don't know, man. Like I said, I got to look at the, I didn't really pay attention to how many we cut, but I mean, I guess we could go 1, 2. There was probably 2 or 3 there. 3. There's 4. Alright, let's start here and go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say a dozen. Let's say we cut a dozen. Hey, why don't you drop that head off and drive back down the hill to the semi and load up on the semi, and we'll go over to the shop. Because we need to get a stump grinder and a conveyor belt and a something else. Oh, a trailer. A chip trailer. Yeah, reposition that thing real quick. Is your refrigerator on? If so, go catch it. Oh, the bad jokes are starting again. King 54, hello buddy, how are you doing? Am I using Trek IR? Yes I am. Thanks, had to get some smokes, but good to be back. Moose, how's the live stream? It's going alright. So do you like Farming Sim 15 or 2017? Again, 2017 is the same game as 2015, only better, or with a bunch of improvements. So, Cowboy, are you standing next to the skid steer, or are you somewhere else?
I'm standing right in front of the truck.
Not on my screen. You want to drive the truck or the tractor?
You're in the truck, you can go ahead and drive it.
There's got to be something that's associated with that skid steer that's causing this.
Oh yeah, Grandma, turn your right hand blinker off.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that there, buddy. That was my hazard lights. One of the bulbs burned out.
Sure it is.
Oh yeah. That's my excuse anyways.
And he's sticking to it.
That's it. That's my story, officer. I have a pickup, but I'm transferring equipment back and forth between the store, so I want to have a low loader to do that on. Moisture, are you going to turn someday? What do you mean? I'm following the road right around here to the shop so I can come to the shop. Y'all are really, really
I hate not
demanding,
having that
aren't you?
disabled tab button.
What, do you keep tabbing out the vehicle?
Yeah, on my Xbox control, when I go to hit LB and left on the D-pad to turn my left hand sensing off, if I don't hold the button just like it tabs me.
That's funny that you can push this trailer out like that, and the implement that's on it doesn't move. All right, into the store we go. We are going to purchase under skid steers. Let's see. Let's get the stump grinder for it. So select that. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to go to belt systems. And let's see. This one I think is the one that picks everything up off the ground. Let's see. Conveyors, alternative load to your trailers. I think you got to use this one. This one picks things up off the ground. This is for potatoes and beets to dump those into. This is a transference, and then this loads the trailer. But I think this one, yeah, see, this one pulls it off the ground and puts it on the next conveyor belt. So we need one of these. Buy that. All right. And I think we need one of these, so we'll buy that. Okay. And let's get some sort of trailer. So tippers. I think the Josh will be enough. So let's buy that. And again, I'm just playing around, guys, because I just want to mess around with the whole forestry side of this tonight. So Cowboy, what we need to do is, you got the skid steer, take the Valtra and let's put the conveyor belts. Holy cow, one of those conveyor belts is long, isn't it?
Yeah, it ain't gonna fit on the straight one.
Oh, no it's not, is it? That thing's huge. I did not know that was that big. Wow.
Yeah, you still over there looking at it, ain't you? You still standing by the semi for me.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I was gonna put one of those on the trailer. All right, well then get the Valtra and put this one on the trailer. Go ahead and put that one on the trailer with the Valtra, and then you've already got the stump grinder on there, huh? All right, so let's put this all the way to the. Well, actually,
hold on. Don't say this. Say actually what it is, because I can't see you walking around. Just tell me what it is.
All right, don't worry. I'm gonna grab that conveyor belt and put it on the on the semi, and then we'll put the skid steer on after that. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? Well. Hey, where am I at? I gotta get my bearings here.
Right now you are driving over the flower bed.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, so let's look at this. Let's see. Change tool. Activate cruise. I want to change that tool. Change driving direction is 12. What button is 12 on my computer? Should be this one. There we go. Cool. So now we just drive from here.
You can actually drive the conveyor belt.
What?
You can drive the conveyor belt.
Yeah, you can drive it. Not down the road you can't, cowboy.
Yeah, I know that.
That's... Oh, come on. That thing's pushing the trailer. Hold her in place here, cowboy. Maybe I can get it straightened up here. Ah!
You come on back. Good.
Alright, so switch that, disconnect it. Alright. That is so funny watching you. So which side does that thing hook up to move it? I'm
This
guessing.
side is the only hitch on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because that was the only hitch. Was on this end. There it is.
Alright, let me get in here and see if there's something to unlock the wheels on it.
Why is it skidding again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think their whole thing with self positionings on these things is hosed to where once you use it, it thinks it's drivable at that point and you can't hardly move anything. Got me on there. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Oh. Alright. Alright, inside we go here. Abraham Lincoln, hello sir, welcome back to the stream. Is he using a Fent because I just got on the stream? Yeah, no, I was using the Valtra. I put all the Fents on the agricultural server, so I thought I'd use a Valtra tonight. Alright, so we'll head back to the farm. We'll start setting this stuff up. Make sure there's no traffic coming to kamikaze me. Like this red truck. Red car anyways. Get rid of that menu. And traffic is cool. We'll just go ahead and cross right here. This was the wrong road to go down completely. There we go. There we go. See ya, Philip. Thanks for your help. Have a good night, buddy. Talk to you tomorrow. Zombie noob. Uh-oh. There's that horrible lag spike. I wonder if that's the game save. This might be all she wrote for the night, guys, because this is what happened earlier on the ag server when the ag server locked up. And the only way I got it to where vehicles would move again was to restart the server. This is exactly what happened earlier. Bummer. Can you use blinkers, or is that part of a mod you use? Blinkers is stock in the game. It's not part of a mod. Yeah, the game's hosed at this point. I don't know what causes this. It didn't happen all yesterday, but this is twice it's happened today. Once on each server. And I don't know if it's... the only thing I've changed in the servers is... that's what the public server is doing now. Yeah, I don't know if it's my hosting company or if it has to do with drive control, but yeah, that's messed up. So, Cowboy, I'm gonna save the game, and I'm gonna have to restart both servers. So,
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off.
All right, hey Mac, if you'll tell everybody on the public server to get off of it, and if you'll save it real quick for me, I'll go ahead and restart it as well. But anyways, Farm Irk, did I update the spreadsheet and the new server name? Yes, I did, sir. It is updated, as well as a link where you can download the mods. Whether look up Daryl Collins, no, cool game. Really, wow, sounds fun. Okay, was looking forward to seeing the conveyors work. All right, well, if you guys will give me like hang out for just a few, clear, but you cannot save it. Do you not know the password, Mac? Or are you not on it? Let me hang on for a second. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put up the loading sign for you guys. I'm gonna save the game here, and I'm gonna quit the game, and I'm gonna have to go to my desktop and bring up my server stuff. So y'all gonna have to just give me a few minutes. If y'all want to hang out, and then I will get it up and running. So let me log in to the server and get it updated. It's the same as it was on the other server, Mac. I will text you it real quick. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, Mac, I just sent you the admin password. So if you would jump in there real quick and save it for me so y'all don't lose your progress. And I will get in here and I will get both of them updated. Control panel. Alright, so private serve. Real Gaming. Hello, how are you, sir? Want to buy this game so bad, sucks being an adult, has to pay the bills. I know what you mean, Jacob. I know what you mean. Yeah, man, the CPU usage on this thing is pegged out. I don't know what happened. I wonder if there's something in drive control that's doing this. I might have to turn drive control back off because that's really annoying. And as much as I love drive control, yeah, which it doesn't control, it doesn't have any errors in it either, so I don't know why. I'm gonna turn 2 mods off. So let me go into stop this one, and I'm going to disable. Much as I don't want them to disable it, I'm going to deactivate those. And one save game, and the last one played. Restore it. Go. There we go. Start that one back up. Guys, just give me a couple more minutes. I'm gonna get both of these up and running. You burn your soup watching the game. That's not good. JT the boss. Mac, were you able to get that one saved? Tucker Coon, welcome back, buddy. Zombie Nude, I like Tractor Miles. Or like Tractor Mod, I don't know. GT Freak, well, welcome. What were you telling to flip off? So that kind of attitude's not very positive there, buddy. Lizzie Lawrence, welcome to the stream, or Lizzie Lawrence. All right, so let's go to the panel here real quick. Sorry guys, I got to take care of both of these real quick. Get them both back up and running. I am going to disable a couple of mods on the other one.
Buddy, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm wondering if fast forward might be the problem, since it doesn't even work. Anyways, all right, those are disabled, and then I've got to restore the save game. Good. Boom, 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 boom. 42 hours and 50 minutes. Restore. Ah, it's cool, man. I appreciate it. All right, so let me start the public server back up. It should be back up as well. And then I'll log into the other one and see if we can't get it up and running. So I disabled drive control and the fast forward time mod on both servers. So, all right, so start that. Do. Moose, do I like JCB? Pretty much. Is it possible to join your multiplayer session sometime? You're more than welcome to join the public server anytime, man. If you look at the link on the show notes, it'll tell you how to get the information for the server, as far as the name of the server, the password, how to download any mods that you need for it. And you can get that right there and join in on it. I'm on there all the time playing. You're more than welcome to join. This server is a little bit different. It's specifically set up for me to have a more controlled atmosphere for playing on. But anyways, sometimes playing on the multiplayer, on the public multiplayer server, can get a little hectic, especially when I'm doing live streams. And there's sometimes I just don't want that hecticness in the live stream, so I have a second server set up that I can do things with a select few people that I have a real good relationship with, and the streams tend to go a little bit more controlled and a little bit better when we do that. That's not to say that I don't do, you know, I'm not going to do on the other server, do streams on the other server. It's just to say that periodically I'm going to come over to this server and play on it, so that it is a little bit more relaxed and a little bit better atmosphere. I didn't realize they actually had colorblind mode in this game. That is so funny. Reset vehicle camera off. Switch to trains off. Turn the master volume back up a little bit. And yep. All right, so I should be ready to go again. So here's where we left off. All right, server's back up, and I am going to cruise up to the top of the hill again. Yeah, I enjoy playing with everybody. I have a good time, but there's sometimes things just get a little crazy and a little hectic and a little frustrating on the multiplayer. And like last night, I stood around for a while waiting on a piece of equipment, and that's fine because I wanted other people to be able to do things, but it might not be the most beneficial thing for the stream. It might not be the most interesting thing in the stream, and so I have to keep those things into consideration. But at the same time, I really enjoy playing with everybody, having fun. So James C., you misunderstood what I'm saying. You're a little defensive there, buddy. I didn't say it was stupid. I said I didn't know it was an actual thing in the game. Thank you very much. I didn't say it was stupid. So, you can take your attitude and shove it.
If you want to, you can take this up there and start setting it up, and then I'll start unloading the lowboy.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you just want to go back and get the trailer real quick, that's more than anything. I use that. I guess I can use the controls on that thing to drive it up the hill, and if not, there's another tractor right here. So.
Alrighty, be back in a minute.
Austin, what's up? Oh, I'm just not gonna let people troll me. That's basically what he did. So, all right. Well, I got a solution to that, James. So, up yours too. How about that? Alrighty. Willie Banks, how am I tonight? I'm alright, buddy. No more talk about James. You know, that just irritated me. He insinuated that I said something I didn't. Somebody mentioned turning the colorblind controls on earlier. I thought they were joking. I didn't realize they were actually in the game. So, but if he wants to get all bent out of shape about it, more power to him. But don't go beating him up. Don't call him names. If he wants to misconstrue what I'm saying as an insult, that's him. He's being a little defensive. But, you know, that's between me and him yelling at me. So. Well, I gotta remember I don't have drive control anymore. Alright. Country boy uncalled for. I don't know what he said. I know this is personal news, but ever since I've seen the Alabama truck, I've been curious, do you live there? I've stated it a million times. Yeah, that's where I live. I don't hide that's where I live, so. Now how do we position this thing so that it will actually pick up the fruit that is there? Alright, that definitely looks like it's loaded. Let's look at the help menu real quick for it. Detach, enter, cruise control, activate cruise control beacons. Yeah, I don't know if you should be able to position this thing from another area instead of having to drive it up like this. Is there another hitch on this thing? Is there a way to enter this one? Oh, you can enter this one as well. Alright, so I guess you can enter all of them and back them up instead of having like a hand control to back them in there. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Though I think you should have to have a tractor hook to these. Conveyor belts just don't run on magic. They have to have some sort of power supply. So either model in a little, you know, electric motor on it that, you know, is sitting here on the side, or a little gen that runs, that powers it, or have a PTO shaft that runs this. They don't just magically run off of nothing. So, but anyway, so we should be able to position this now by, oops. Start the engine, enter. Stop the engine, start the engine, fold the belt, X. Can I move it? I can move it. Alright, so. Oops. If we can get it removed a little bit away from that, so that we have it actually in there. There we go. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's go get the next belt, and we'll bring it.
I'm bringing it up.
Okay, you are? Alright, cool. Then I'll go ahead and stop this one. Well, that sort of looks like that's a trailer hitch. Maybe you can pull it with that. I'll have to check that later and see if that's a trailer hitch that you can actually tow it with. Oh, do. They run on solar panel or solar power? That's funny. That's funny, man. All right. So now we got this one. So it should be that the other one hops into here and then this goes out that direction. So we'll go ahead and get into here. And let's see if we can move it as is, or no, you got to start the engine. And now it will actually roll. So we'll take this over here and we'll get it under this one. There we go. That's it. Go at X to unfold it. And change the elevation. Let's see, I saw change elevation. See what we can do here. Get that elevation way up so that we can get a trailer under it. All right, back her in there, cowboy. That's as steep as the elevation goes on it. And there we go. Got our wood chips coming out. So now once it's in this mode, W and S actually rotate it left and right. It's actually locked in up there on a pivot. Interesting. So we're pulling the wood chips from down here, dropping them onto there, up there, and loading them into the trailer. Sweet, sweet. Pretty neat. I like the fact that they did that. Where that WS comes in handy is when you're doing like sugar beets into a bin. You want to move it back and forth so you get even distribution across the floor of your warehouse that you're putting them into. Or grain, or whatever you might be using. Seems like you ought to be able to extend that conveyor a little bit, but...
You can. It's, I was using the mouse. It's one of the mouse buttons. Slides it out.
There you are right again. See if I can do that real quick. Are you full?
I was just repositioning it some, so when you extended it out, it wouldn't overextend it.
Yeah, it's not actually extending on this one. I mean, I've got my right mouse button held down. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's the side motion on the right mouse button. Wonder if I could do that with a joystick somehow. Apparently not. But yeah, your right mouse button goes side to side, extends that out. We can get that up nice and high. That's cool. Cool little effect.
And it doesn't matter where you put it at. It's like the old FS looks like with the loading of the trailers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean as far as the way the trailer fills up?
Yeah.
Fills up, yeah. Yeah, that function, that moving side to side, is only going to matter when you're putting stuff out as a tip anywhere on the ground. It'll allow you to spread it out some. It's not going to matter when you're loading up a trailer. So, I wonder if it automatically shuts off once your trailer's full. We're at 98, 99. That should be all it takes. Yep, there we go. Cool. So nice. And then you got to reposition the whole thing eventually. As you start to lose out like all this, you're gonna have to reposition. I wonder if you can reposition it You gotta reposition both of them. Yeah. You gotta reposition that one. Then you gotta bring... Oops. Then you gotta unfold this thing. Like so. And then pull it forward. Get it up underneath there. And then refold it. Huh. There's gotta be a way, because they modeled it to hook together. There's gotta be a way to hook the two of them together, I would think. Yeah, I'll do a little more messing around with that. You gonna stump grind? If you're gonna stump grind, I'm gonna go sell this real quick. So.
Alrighty. I'll save you a couple.
You'll save me a couple. Let's see. There's the biogas. Where is the heating and that? Where do we sell the wood chips at? Yeah, let's look on the menu. Wood chips. Where did they sell? Grain. Wood chips aren't on the menu here anywhere. Huh. I guess the sawmill is where we sell the wood chips. I don't see heating. I see the biogas plant, but I don't see a heating plant. We'll ride over the biogas and see if that's it, but if not, we'll go over to the sawmill and sell them off. There's a pile at the sawmill. It's giving you the option to attach. I didn't see it. I'll go back and look. Some of the times when I'm doing the streams, guys, I don't pay as much like detailed attention to everything because I'm trying to read chat as well as do stuff and trying to keep everything moving. And so I don't pay as detailed attention as I do when I'm sitting playing single player and have a little more time to focus on everything. So I'll take a look at it later, like I said, and figure everything out.
Yeah, it hooked up.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, it has a... It's funny the way it hooks up.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't had enough time. I haven't watched everybody else's streams. I didn't do all that stuff. I didn't want to. I wanted to experience the game firsthand for myself. And the other thing is, I've been so focused on getting the public server set up, I haven't even had time to start a single player game. So, the amount of gameplay that I've had in this game, all of you guys have seen. So, just know that much. Alright, there is our biogas. And just because I haven't looked at it really, let's ride through it and see if there is a wood chips place. But they said that they're at the sawmill. I'm just gonna go ahead and check just for giggles, just to answer the question. Hey, there's that Chris guy. I don't know what Jonathan said, but Chris answered his question. What's up, Chris? Did you get my message I sent you, Chris? So this is the biomass plant where we make our silage and sell silage off. A lot of times there's a place to dump wood chips here as well. So I don't know what he did, but boy, he got the Wrath of Chris going. Oh, is he asking for a shout out or something? I don't see a biomass heating plant on the menu. Did you? I mean, I'm at the biogas plant. Right agribusiness, Stanton Sawmill. the Pacific Grain, Mary's Farm, Barn, Bakery, Spinnery, and Gomez Ridge Acres. I don't see biomass heating. That was what I was talking about. That was what I was looking for. And since I don't see that, that was what I was saying. But as Neon Wedge is saying, there is no heating plant in Farm Sim 17 apparently. So it's going to be at the sawmill where we take these two. Again, I gotta look. I gotta figure this stuff out. But like I said, I did not watch Daggerwind's video. I did not watch Brad M75's video. I didn't watch any of them guys do any gameplay because I didn't want to ruin the game for myself. So I have to figure these things out and find them for myself. And for those who are watching and who want to see stuff like that, they can find it out with me. I think I might have gone the wrong way here. Let's see. Where is the entry to the sawmill at? Looks like it's down the road here. All right. Open the crop price menu and scroll across to wood chips. Well, let me do that. Didn't I just do that a second ago? Oh, let's see. Wood chips. Only at the sawmill. All right. We'll look around here and see if we can find a place to sell off. So what we got here? Selling point for wood. It's probably way over there. This is also your dump point for wood, I'm sure. Let's see. Yep, the mill pond. If you want to sell wood, you can simply drop it in the pond. Thank you. Where do we sell the wood chips at? Let's walk around and see if we can find it. Oh, that's right. There is a placeable heating plant in the game now. I forgot about that. Again, this is all stuff that I need to figure out because I need to play the game in first person or single player and play it for me. I guess I need to stop doing the streams and stop doing all the videos and stuff so I can actually figure out how to play the game. Oh, looks like a sell point for wood chips there. Now we found it. I think what everybody's pretty much, again, Snoznovka is Farm Sim 15. Everybody, if you're, it's Farm Sim 15. All they're doing is giving you the map from Farm Sim 15 to play in Farm Sim 17, but it's still Farm Sim 15. So by saying there's no biomass heating plant in Farm Sim 15 or in 17, he's just saying in the new stuff, it's not in here. That's what he's saying, and he's right, because there is no, it's not in this game. I got rid of it. So, and I'm not going to be able to see how much money I actually got, probably because of the glitch in multiplayer. Nope. I don't get to see it, so. No, it's fun watching first timers, so to speak. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people who get off on watching other people who don't know what they're doing and telling them they're stupid and you don't know what you're doing.
I'm back.
How much wood chips would a wood mill buy if a wood mill? Good one. Nice one. Chris, how are you?
What's up, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Working on my input bindings for FS17.
Wow, RX Tracks loves you, man. He's your biggest fan.
What's up, cowboy?
Cisco Osterman, it's not that you can't make any money in multiplayer. What it is there's a bug in multiplayer right now that the admin can't see the money being updated. Like, there's more than $800,000 in the bank right now because we just sold off those wood chips. It's not upgrading. They're going to have to fix the game. It's broken right now. We ran into the problem last night, and I got to talking to some other people, and they're having the same issue as well. So we all sent trouble tickets into, or sent complaints into Giants, and hopefully they are going to fix that, because that is quite annoying, that you can't really see what you're doing. So Jake Nicholas, hey Moose, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing alright, buddy. Screwing around, messing around, playing a little Forestry.
Whoops!
Oops, that came out wrong, didn't it? So what are you doing tonight, Chris?
Messing around with my input bindings for FS17.
Yeehaw, ain't that fun. Now, I will say this. I will say this. Now, another person has told me that they were able to get their input binding set up by doing this. If you put your input binding in and it goes in the wrong direction, let's say if you put in that you want pulling back on your joystick to make the arm go up, but instead it reversed it and it made it go down, try going back in and clicking on, like if you set it, clicking on the one at the top, click on the one at the bottom. Now, with that said, I did that same thing and it didn't work for me. I had to go in and manually edit the XML file to get mine to work.
Oh, so you just didn't assign it reverse, you actually manipulated the XML file instead.
Yeah, I went into the XML file and turned all of the invert true to invert false.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to, like, I tried that. I tried to reverse everything. Like if I went in and I set my main arm on my Buffalo or on the crane, I set the main arm to go up when I pulled back on the joystick. I would do that, and then I would get in the game and I would pull back and it would go down. So I jumped out, and if I clicked like the wording of it is lift crane arm or whatever it's called, lift crane arm 1, and I set in, and I did that by pulling back on the joystick. If I did that the first time and it didn't actually work, then I totally took that and I went back in there and I clicked on lower crane arm, and I pulled back on the joystick and recorded it that way, and then went in and played in the game, and that still didn't fix it. So I ended up just saying forget it, and I recorded all of them, and then I checked. I went with a piece of paper and I wrote, okay, the main boom arm needs to be reversed. this one doesn't need to be reversed, this one needs to be reversed. And then I went into the input bindings using Notepad++, and I went down to where each one of those settings was, and I went into where it reads like input device 3, or it'll give you the axis and they'll give you the device number, and then after that it'll say invert equals true. Change that to false on all the ones that you want that are messed up, and save it, and it should work fine for you.
So basically what you're saying is I'm going to be here for a couple of hours, so I better have some adult beverages ready.
It didn't take me but about, once I just gave up and did it that way, it did take me but about 10 minutes to do it, because I mean, you've got everything mapped off. All you got to do is just go in and note to yourself which ones need to be fixed, and then just jump into your input file. It doesn't take long at all, because here's the other thing is, in the GUI interface, there's an input for raising it and an input for lowering it, and there's an input for left and an input for right. But in the input XML file, when you go to edit it, those two entries are one thing, because it has in that XML file the controls to raise the main arm is one input, and it just has the axis as whatever the axis is, positive and negative. It has all that sprawled out, so you've only got to edit the true line in one place for two controls, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so did you actually import your input bindings from FS15 into it, or did you start from scratch?
I started from scratch. I just went through real quick and ran down the list, and anything that I needed to bind, I bound, and anything that I didn't want to bind, I just cleared out using backspace. So if it's something I didn't use on a joystick or on a G27 or something, I just completely omitted it. Like, I don't need lights on my joystick or anything like that, and honestly I don't need dump and things like that, because most of that stuff is just a keyboard strike, so turning on the headlights, things like that, I can do on the keyboard. Everything else, only things I wanted were things that controlled utilizing the blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
sir, I do.
let's mess around with one more thing here real quick. Since we got to talking about them, let's go to placeables. And the heating plant. Let's buy a heating plant. And just for giggles, just because I want to see what a heating plant does. And just to make it easy, because I'm going to get rid of this and start over legit in a little while. So we'll put a heating plant in. And there's a heating plant slapped in for us.
What does that do?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Ah, we're experimenting.
Yeah, that's exactly what tonight is. Tonight is play around and experiment and find out what things do in the game. So theoretically, since they removed the heating plant from FS17 from the new map, since they've removed it, theoretically this placeable heating plant is where we should be able to put wood chips. Oh, I got a tip. Oh, I hit the wrong button because I keep forgetting I is the button to tip. Alright, so we're putting wood chips into the biogas heating plant. By the way, just so you guys know, the money will update when I sell stuff, but it doesn't update when I get money back. So I don't know what this is actually doing. If there's a menu at all with this thing. Doesn't look like it. Huh. I probably made some money, I just don't know. Because we're in multiplayer. Don't forget about your 2 stumps. All right, I won't, man. All right, so
Yeah.
this.
I was gonna say, I left them kind of scattered out and hit it for you.
Oh, great. Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. That's mighty nice of you, cowboy. You know, you're a saint. Are they going to
I'll
be
tell you where they're at.
the one underneath the tractor and the one underneath the wood chipper, or the one in the middle of the wood chips? There's one underneath here. You gonna make it where I gotta move stuff to get them?
There's one right here next to the Ponzi's. You shouldn't have to move it. And your flow's on my screen again, standing next to a tractor.
And this is a good night for multiplayer. Huh. Yep, there's one there. And then there's one under this thing. Oh, I see the 3 you left me. That's mighty nice of you, cowboy. You are a good guy. I don't care what they say. Alright, so start our engine. And let's wheel this back out of the way here. Oh, stop moving, thing. Alright. So, can we get in here with these 2 linked together? Hit X to fold.
How's that new chipper? Does it work better?
It's really light. I'll say that much. It's too light, actually.
Okay, I guess I see why that frame wouldn't move now.
What?
I guess you was in one end and I was in the other end and we was pulling against each other.
Well, I had to get in that one so you can fix the wheels, because when you hit X on it, the wheels cat in, so they won't do anything. Right? So, yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Just get money from it. I bought one in single player. Oh, okay. Does he, like, give you money immediately, or Brent Ivan Hewen, does he give you the money immediately, or does he give it to you over time? Because most of the stuff like that is an add-on like that gives it to you over time. So here's that one. Alright, so we do a little wood chip in here. I mean, a little stump grinding. That was uneventful, but we got it done. So anyways, alright, cool. That's pretty fun. Yeah, Chris, you gotta get your stuff set up so we can start playing, buddy.
I'm working on it, man. Working on it.
Alright. When's your day? You know what,
sorry?
Dan? When's your day?
That would be tomorrow.
All right. I will, if you need help, I will be happy to help you at all. So we can get you set up, get you rolling. All right, cool. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it tonight for the live stream. We've been like almost 3.5 hours, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash that like button for me. Help me out. Share the link with your friends, and we'll do it again tomorrow. And tomorrow night we'll probably be back doing ag tomorrow night. But hopefully I can get the guys together and have some fun. We still are we're a man down. Hemi, for some reason, is more happy playing with dinosaurs than he is playing with us and playing with farming. So we have to guilt him into joining us to play some farming. So, but anyways, what I eventually am going to do on this map is reset it back to neutral and really just play this as a legit game. But it'll be multiplayer with some friends and have some fun with it, not give so much money right off the bat as far as equipment. So like forestry the next time is going to be chainsaws and small equipment, but tonight I just wanted to goof off and see how the wood reacted with the Ponzi's and the different equipment. I wanted to play with this guy here and have a little bit of fun with it, and throw some wood chips down on the ground, see how the conveyor belts worked. And I thought that might be interesting for you guys. So, yeah, anyways. Hit the like. I'll watch it all the time if you upload. Just got in. No problem, Jake. I'm going to. I got to go turn the one from last night on right after we finish this. So, and I've got a couple of videos recorded today for Farm Sim. I'll get those start coming out tomorrow. Talking about some different little how-to stuff, some fertilizing and things of that nature. But most of you guys are further along than I am because y'all spend more time just playing the game and don't have to deal with the server side and the YouTube junk and all that other stuff. So, but anyways, hope you guys had a great night. I do appreciate all your support. Thanks to everybody for joining us this evening. And I will see you guys another time. Is the MP server up for everyone? Yes, it is. It is up. There is a link in it. And yeah, I've got several servers running right now. So, but yeah, the multiplayer server is up if you want to go get it. So jump on there. Have fun. Take it easy tonight, guys. I will see you guys a little bit later on. Until then, stay safe. See ya.